A crowd of peasants, led by a village elder, came out to greet Cecilia as her force entered Flint Hills. I have defeated the rebels and restored Flint Hills to the protection of Stoutheart, as is my duty. Now who among you will tell me what happened? And it's a little crossbowman. Okay. Looks like a bandit to me. Those knights and their soldiers appeared recently and armed all the local troublemakers. They seized our quarries and mines and started sending the shipments south towards Barkspur, where their patron awaits. Okay. And none of you stood against them? None of you sent word to the local warden or to Springhold? Kill them all! No, milady. We were feared for our lives. We sent a messenger to Hope's Glade to warn them and ask for help, but the messenger never returned. Remember this moment next time you are made the offer of independence. I will always protect the barony from threats within and without. Join my forces and together we will restore order to this territory. We'll heed the call to arms of Stouthood, as we did for your father before you. There are able-bodied recruits in the peasant hut. All right. And now we are further than I have played on my own, so we'll be exploring the rest together. End the turn here, and go see what we can find here. Extra gold per turn for a farmhouse. Okay, a blacksmith is a source of power. The smith generously parts with their latest work. Archer's helmet. Another +4 to defense. Nice. So then, here we have stone deposit. Pile of stone, another stone deposit over here. Pile of stone. Peasant hut neutral. How did you turn on the green border that indicates how far you can move for the wielders? So there's actually a lot of interesting options for the gameplay in the options menu here. And I have not explored all of them yet, but one of them was the show wielder movement range, and that seemed to make a lot of sense to me, X-Blades. And I get, you would probably want that too. I don't know why you would want to turn it off, because I had to hold Alt all the time in order to see it before. Let's try this damaged Viginet and camera for the wielders, no. Auto-equip stronger artifacts, no. We'll leave it at that for now. I also turned end turn behavior to advanced, which I don't know, it doesn't explain what that means, but I like the advanced things. So, and a quick save, oh, F9, or F5, boom. Peasant hut neutral. So we can draft troops. They're fairly expensive. I'm not sure if we need gold for other things. Let me just buy 5,000 worth of troops. Sounds good to me. Anything else here? A cozy tavern. A tavern fills any army with energy and vigor. +5 movement. Okay. And then I suppose we are going south? Oh yeah, we have a new objective down here. Investigate Hope's Glade. We shall. Okay. End turn. Cairn. A small band of Celia's scouts stood waiting along the roadside. Lady Stoutheart, Corporal Greenwood, we've come from your warden, Vilya of Thorncliffe, as per your command. Your troops are concealed at the forest's edge. Corporal, this is not the forest's edge. These troops are camped within the Tenderwild. You may have disturbed the Fae. Alright, we're getting a lot of new names here, but I saw a meme on Reddit the other day about the spelling of the word fairy. Like, everyone just spells Fae differently. Like this, I've never seen this spelling of Fae before. F-A-E-Y. Okay. And F followed by whatever vowels you have in your heart. The Fae, milady. Surely the Fae are only a myth, superstitions for the country folk. Did my ancestors sign a covenant with mythological creatures? The law of the leaves still stands, and we must make sacrifice or break the peace. Consider what we must forfeit to the forest beings to atone for your error. I await your judgment. My life is yours. But your death would serve no one except the Fae. If I remember my history, there is an offering tree southwest of here. Join up, Corporal. I need all of my troops, even the ones who make mistakes. Oh. Your loyal servant, Lady Stoutheart. And then he is accompanied by another 5 rangers, I suppose. Okay. I want to check something here. If I click there. Where do I see my army? Not here. There? I suppose we see it up here. Ah, here, move troops. Can I balance them? Yes. So now we have 2 stacks of militia, which will generate more essence for us, right? So it's better to have multiple little stacks of units so we can get more turns with units to generate essence. That's what that tooltip was about. Place an offering at the offering tree. Optional. Oh, it's optional. We could declare war on the Fae. Why not, right? We get more militia here. More militia. Maybe we'll take the gold this time. Oh, we have room for it. Okay. Large camp. 6 rangers. We might hit the cap here. Oh, we did. We didn't have room for all those rangers. Interesting. Giant mushrooms. Okay, a pouch of gold. Okay, we're moving further into the forest here. We've already disturbed the Fae, and now we're going to move further into their forest. So the spores from these strange mushrooms fill the army with berserker rage. +1 damage, troop movement, but less defense for 1 battle. Oh, we got a battle here. Ooh, with non-humans. Deranged Fae. Fae spirits, flying creatures of the tender wield, with bat-like wings, long claws and sharp teeth, swooped and buzzed before the offering tree. They wore strange masks and screeched at Cecilia and her troops. Humans be gone! We wish to leave an offering for our trespass on the forest, as is stated in the ancient covenant between us. Stand aside, little spirits, I would do my duty. You will accept my peace offering or die. No humans, no never. Glorious. Spirits, do not trifle with me. I am Stoutheart, and by the agreements I seek to make amends. If you continue to impede my passage to the offering tree, I will draw arms and put you out of your misery. You are misery. Misery. So be it. Diplomacy. Alright. Many Fae spirits. Okay, I wonder, they're probably not ranged units, right? So we'll pull back again. Let them come to us. Like so. Manual battle. Let's see what they're all about. Yes, master, yes. Oh, and it is worth noting that the enemies do not get spells unless they also have a wielder on their side. So they don't benefit off of having these many small stacks like we do. Alright. So what are you all about? Fae spirits? Nothing specific. They have chaos essence. Okay. Fairly low health. Okay. It looks like... I wonder if they probably can't counter-strike if we just one-shot them, right? No. They can all make it to my footman, not this one. Okay, but we should shoot this one, of course. Oh, they can make it to the archers, these guys. Uh-oh. Yeah, they all can. Okay. So kill the 4, not the 3. Okay. Oh, the archers can counter-strike. Didn't know. Beautiful. But we lost 3 rangers in that one attack. I spilled water on my glasses. Celia Stoutheart has reached level 3. So we can improve the guard skill. We can get learning. Oh, I always like getting the extra experience gain. But honestly, we need more command to have more troops. Because we hit the cap. So, more command. I forgot to cast spells in that battle. Huh. So we are here to make an offering, but why don't we just loot the area while we're here? The circle infuses any visiting wielder with power for the next battle. Okay. Oh, this is some nice stuff. Okay. Out of movement. You do need to pick. You need movement to interact with stuff on the floor. So here, worn boots. +1 movement. And +1 view radius. Sturdy and well worn. They've seen better days, but still work as intended. Equalize those 2 things. No stacks. Fey offering tree. I wonder if we can choose to not give an offering. The offering tree was the most unusual tree Cecilia had ever seen. Her friend, Villiar of Thorncliff, had described them once, but it had not done them justice. The branches were smooth and glossy, and seemed to be lit from within. The leaves would twinkle like tiny bells in the breeze, and most uncommon, the tree gave off an aroma of warm, spiced cider, like her mother would give her when she was small. Alright. Fae of the Forest. For trespass upon your woods, we offer compensation. For these Fey spirits slain, I ask forgiveness. They could not be reasoned with. Let our peace be everlasting. Oh, I can choose not to do it. Cancel. It's probably like a good thing. You get permanent stat pops if you make an offering those. Oh, okay. But it would be fun to see if we could like start a war. You know what? I won't do it. I want to see what happens if we don't do it. Now we know X-Wade has told us what happens if we do it. Then we'll do the other thing. Oh, well, we got some extra movement from the waterfall. Stone altar. Sacrifices have been made here. They fill Cecilia's stout heart with power. Offense and defense for 1 battles. Now we got all kinds of bonuses going on. C. Here, temporary modifiers. Stone circle, giant mushrooms, waterfall, stone altar. The next battle's gonna be good. Old treasure chest and old bones. Round shield. 5 defense. Protection against arrows and melee weapons. The round shield is favored by many warriors. And out of movement. Just a bunch of gold in the treasure chest, and then we come up here. I noticed that we've skipped this thing here, so we will go up and touch it. A curious arch. As Cecilia examined the strange arch, she noticed that it was almost warm to the touch, and vibrated slightly. She studied many strange ruins from the times of Aurelia, but never one that seemed so alive. I bet it was made by an archmage. 500 XP. What do we have over here? Barian mercenaries. Alright. Should be interesting. Guarding the road, was a large force of mercenaries hailing from the merchant states of Baria. Turn back. The road is open for ore shipments from Flint Hills only. I see you strangers. I see you are strangers to these lands, or you would know me as lawful Baroness Stoutheart. I do not recall a declaration of war from the Barian city-states. Therefore, you are thieves and trespassers. What other crimes shall I add to the list? We've committed no crimes. We are honorable mercenaries, here on contract and merely following orders. Criminal orders, mind you. I spit on your contract. Your father was a hamster and your mother spelled of elderberry. Or was it the other way around? You have my ore, therefore you are these. You will return it, tell me who hired you, and maybe I will ransom you back to your employers. We are not afraid to fight you, Stoutheart, but be warned, our contract states that no one wearing Stoutheart colors are to be spared on the field of battle. Wow, okay. Of course, if you turn around now, we can avoid this battle. Never. You shall be treated as thieves and trespassers, and my sword will deliver justice for breaking our laws. Then, unfortunately, we must battle. A bevy? What? A bevy? I've never heard that word before. Of pikeneers. Easy threat again. So... that means they're melee units, so they will come to us, we will hold back and shoot at them. Defense in depth. So what is your deal? Reach. +1 melee range. Ah, nice. Otherwise not remarkable. Very low on defense, so that's good for us. They don't have a whole lot of movement range, so we will let them just approach, but the rangers can shoot. And so they shall. And we've gathered quite a bit of essence already, so we can probably do the rally this turn. No, not yet. I wonder if we should do another spell, but what would I cast? Not yet, no. Why do we do 10 here but only 5 there? Because there's only 5 in the stack. Right. We've got 40 crossbowmen, so they just evaporate here. Okay. Yeah. Not exactly an honorable death for them, eh? What can you do? Level 4. So we can upgrade guard again, get positioning. Your troops gain extra ranged resistance. Nice. Or command again. I think I would like... I suspect that there will be more knights and bigger melee units coming up. So that's something that we are not super strong against right now. I'll get the guard skill improved. And then burnt building. No survivors remain, but sifting through the ashes stuff happens. Hope's Glade, +1 movement and XP. Oh yeah, they've really looted this area. Cecilia's troops searched the smoking remains of Hope's Glade, looking for survivors. The townsfolk had clearly put up a fight for what they had, and for that they had suffered. From the rubble, they heard a moan, and then they uncovered a badly injured militiaman. Lady Stoutheart, we held as long as we could. We had to retreat. They were too strong. Who did this? Barians? A troop of Barian mercenaries marched on towards Barksburg, but it were knights that attacked us, men of Arlian, setting fire to our homes, taking no surrender. All we could do was flee to the hills, north of here. The wounded man tried to speak, then fell limp. His eyes glazed over as the last sliver of strength left his body. The essence is in the wind, but Stoutheart will still stands. Come, there is survivors here yet. Let's search the hills before we journey to the south to Barksburg. It is time to put an end to this. Damn right. 400 gold, 2 stone, 2 wood. Alright. Same. No survivors remain, but sifting through the ashes, some resources are found. More loot. Dead commander. An old artifact is found on the body. Oh, okay, so this is worn gloves. For chopping wood, lifting hot cauldrons, and the occasional brawl. +1 defense. Alright. And up here we will find people. Survivors. As they reached the top of the hill, they found a sturdy tavern and the soot-covered, injured and scared survivors of Hope's Glade. From among them, a minstrel stood and greeted Cecilia. Hail! Do my eyes deceive? The Baroness of Stoutheart to grant reprieve. If you mean to avenge these foul knights, then we brave souls would join your fight. We found bards. And with your aid, Stoutheart will stand. With a capital S there, alright. Returning peace and order to the land. And she rhymed too. Outside movement. Look for survivors optional. Here. Minstrels. Tavern singers are drafted into the armies in times of need. So they come with creation and chaos essences, which will allow us to cast new types of spells. And they have an ability, Fear No Foe, +5 defense to friendly. Okay. I don't see why we wouldn't buy all that we can. 30. Very cool. I did read that some units have like abilities that they can spend in combat instead of attacking, but I haven't seen it in play yet. So that should be interesting. Here, another milestone. See some stuff over there. Boxburg. Gazing across the lake, Cecilia saw the settlement of Barksburg. It was clearly occupied by another force of Barian mercenaries. This one led by a wielder. She readied her soldiers for the final battle to retake the region. So they will be using spells against us. Oh, and here they come. Nimander Breeze. They have a troop of pipers, a troop of musketeers, and a troop of pikeneers. Alright. I think we just keep the formation suggested this time. I'm not sure if we can hold back or if we have to engage here. So, let us say manual battle and see what happens. I feel like we outnumber them heavily, but these are new units. Oh, and they... Wait, is this a goblin? Pipers. Yeah, this is indeed not a human. This guy has status human. This one has status harima and musician. Kind of like our minstrels are musicians. Pipers. So they... Let me see if I can get that up again here. The hell is... The Jig of Jugs. +5 initiative to friendly. Oh, okay. That's what they did to this guy over here. They have +5 initiative. Yes. Interesting. And our dudes here, the minstrels, I don't see a special ability for them. I wonder how that works. Can't click on my own dude with them. They were supposed to have... Maybe not. Huh. Alright. Oh, they're gonna kill them here. Okay. Let's come down here and do it. Damn right. And then they have the musketeers. Yikes. So they are status human. They are humans, okay? And they have to reload like the crossbows do, but they're probably really high damage, I could imagine. Question is, do we run forward here? I think we run up on the little high ground there. Can't use enter to end the combat turn here. E is the end turn button, I see. We are able to hit The musketeers. Okay, we murdered them, and then here. I think I just have too many units, honestly. They don't have a chance. Just wait for them to come in. Advance, indeed. Oh, but the extra range. Haha. They got me. Right, you reload. You can take the higher ground while reloading. You shoot here. And now we have to advance. Oh, they don't have a lot of movement here. Okay. Can we shoot from there? No. Get back here, you coward. Oh, they're reloading. But they cast a spell. And we have new spells available, so now we can cast Swap. Swaps places between two target troops. Maximum distance between them can be 3 hexagons. Interesting. Fury. Unleash their rage. All friendly troops get extra offense, melee offense, and lowers their defense. Over here we have Clouded Vision. Target enemy ranged troops gets lower range and lower deadly range. And here Earth Block creates 1 barrier on the battlefield with 30 HP. That looks cool, okay. Chaos Step. Move target friendly troop 1 hexagons. The troop will randomly end up in one of the adjacent hexagons. Interesting. Let's go for a rally. There's no limit to the amount of spells that you can cast in a turn. So as long as we have mana, we can continue to cast. It is not going to be our... Oh yeah, our melee dudes will act before they do again. So let's go for Fury. And I think we've won. Murder. We've won. Love the little slow-mo cam there. Okay. Not too bad in losses. After the battle, a beaten Nemander Breeze is brought before Cecilia. Wielder. We appeal to your honor and beg that we may negotiate a surrender. I am Nemander Breeze of the Quartz Battalion, and a stranger to these parts. I concede the field and will withdraw my forces. You are indeed a stranger, Barian, or you would know by my colors that I am Cecilia Stoutheart. Was it your weapons that armed the bandits who caused the uprising at my mines? Oh, look at this. There was a misunderstanding, milady. We were led to believe by our employer that they had lawful claim to these lands. When we realized our betrayal, we had already signed the contract. By the mercenary code, we could not withdraw our services. Sounds like baloney. Reveal to me your employer and their plans. If I am satisfied with your answer, I will spare you. But every Barian of your company must leave my lands immediately. It was Lady Hammond that hired us. The Topaz Battalion is sent to recover Ashburn. We are grateful for your mercy, Lady Stoutheart. May this deal bring good fortune to each party. The information is adequate. I will spare your life and instead send you to the prison in Castle Everkeep. There you may contemplate that honor might be worth more than gold. Corporal, this is your chance to redeem yourself for your error in the Tenterwild. Take 2 squads and transport Captain Nemander Breeze to Everkeep until we can arrange for his ransom. You can depend on me, Lady Stoutheart. Victory. With Barksburg restored to Stoutheart rule of law, Cecilia gathered her troops once more and set out to pursue the Topaz Battalion and prevent the occupation of Ashburn. For this she would need the aid of Villiers Thorncliffe, Warden of Stoutheart and Cecilia's longtime friend. Continue. That was the first song, I guess. Oh, cinematic.
With grim conviction rose Cecilia of stout heart, to crush rebellions and push back another upstart. Lady Helen claimed her settlements, settling, we begin.
Alright. That was mission 1 of the Song of Stoutheart, I see. Let's dive into mission number 2.